Hi guys, welcome to
Hi,
another
everyone.
episode of Living Life at Life U. I am joined today by Mr. Nigel Hepburn. He is a student at Life University and an athlete and a work study and a lot of things in between.
Yes.
So Nigel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good, so good. Thank you for asking. I'm so excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here. This is my first podcast.
Yes, welcome. I'm so excited that we get to be your first podcast. And it seems like there's a lot to learn from you for sure. So Nigel, what program are you in?
I'm in human ecology, but they're transitioning into calling it environmental and sustainability. So it's a Bachelor of Arts, and it was first made by Dr. Meeks.
Nice. That's exciting. How long have you been in the program?
I've been in the program 2 years now. I came here in winter 2022.
Yeah.
And I am currently a junior, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So just, 2 more years because I graduate in June 2026.
Nice. Very excited. So just around the corner-ish, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, ish, kind of. Yeah, so it's close, but it's far at the same time.
Yeah, you're enjoying the ride.
Trying to. I'm trying to.
Nigel, you're also an athlete.
Yes.
Cross country.
I'm track and field. Cross country said no.
Oh, no, track and field. I'm sorry.
Track and field.
So, yeah, because you're a sprinter. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. So talk to me about your experience of being an athlete at the university.
I didn't expect myself. If I was to tell my younger self that I'm an athlete and I'm in college, I wouldn't believe me because at one point I did not like sports at all.
Interesting.
I did not. But when I went into high school, I was like, I want to do something different besides just being in my books. So I started with just being on the track team for my school. And then I got into a track club. Been to another track club, and then I went to another track club, and then that last track club was the best track club for me, and it helped me to get to this school.
That's amazing. How beautiful. And you've been as an athlete since day one here.
Yes, I have.
That's awesome. How has been like your experience with the team and the training and kind of just transitioning into college life while being an athlete?
The academic part wasn't as hard for me because I've always been academically gifted in a way.
Yeah.
But for the college experience with the athleticism part, it was definitely different, especially with the weather and also being from the Bahamas because I was actually recruited by Coach Dominic Demerit. He's also a Bahamian. So to come here, I felt home and I was like, this is probably the right school for me. And when I came here, it was because I did a tour and I just fell in love with the environment here. So I was like, yeah, this is the right school for me. Yeah. And the team is very small. Like we could call each other if we need it. Coach D is always there if we need to talk to him about anything. And the train has been great. It's just the adjustment. It's just the adjustment for me. Like,
of course,
coming from somewhere that's probably the lowest we get is 75, probably 70.
Reach.
Yeah, 73. To come here and running in 30, 20 degree weather is a lot for me. But overall, I enjoy and I love being here. Like a small school is definitely for me.
Yeah. And small to some capacities and larger to other capacities, which is really awesome because you get to experience a little bit of everything, especially being an athlete, because you travel and you get to experience all these other schools at the same time. So talk to me about some of those highlights of just meets that you've been to that you're like, oh, this one.
I love Kennesaw. I love Kennesaw track. Like Kennesaw definitely is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like their track is like similar to my track back home. So it has like that bounciness and everything. So I love Kennesaw track.
Yeah.
I also went to Alabama for the first time in January. That was my first indoor track meet. I liked it, but it's something that you have to get comfortable and used to because of how the indoor tracks are made. I've never run an indoor meet before. So that was a great experience. I loved to travel and to be with my team and to support all of my other teammates and just to be a part of this track team and to represent the school on that scale.
That's amazing. And so you already mentioned you're academically gifted to an extent. How has been, I guess, the transition or the union, better said, of just being that athlete? Do you live on campus right now?
Yes, I do.
Of just living on campus and having that true undergraduate campus lifestyle and just being in a program that it's not as spoken about.
Yeah, it isn't. Like we try our best to make it more, we try our best to make human ecology more aware. Like we're having our first screen club meeting this Wednesday. It's very convenient living on campus as well. I am very grateful that I was able to live on campus when I first moved here. So I'll be able to get to and from class without having to worry about, oh, how am I going to get back home? How this, and then it's just a walk across the bridge. So that's definitely something I appreciate a lot. And for me, it was just more of getting to know what to do because I've never used Blackboard before. I've never had like 3 classes, 3 to 4. Like I've never had these things before. Like everything was new to me.
Right.
So all of that just helped me to adjust better. And I had a lot of resources at the time. I mean, I still do, but at the time there was different resources that helped me know what classes to pick and know what to do because I've never, this was all a new experience for me.
Right. Absolutely. And how's the life? You live on the Commons that you mentioned across the bridge. I'm like, okay, that's the Commons then. So talk to me about living on the Commons. What does a dormitory look like? What's the dynamic look like?
It's a co-ed dorm. From what I've seen at other schools, I'm very happy that I live in the Commons because there are some schools that are not up to par with what the Commons is and the cleanliness and all of that. And I just love that because it's very small. So like everyone is there if you need them. Like majority of my teammates, especially the freshmen and the sophomores, around the same time I came, all of us was there. So it was right down the hall or 1 floor down or 1 floor up, and I'll be able to talk to one of my teammates. And then the cafeteria is also there. So that's convenient for us when we don't want to get food off of campus or have to cook or anything. So that saves us a lot. And the dynamic in there is just what you expect of a regular college dorm, like noise, quietness, someone in the corner doing homework or studying, people playing games, just talking, lounging around. Is definitely a great college experience.
A little bit of everything.
Yes.
A little bit of everything. That's beautiful. And I love hearing that in comparison to other dorms and experiences like that. I experienced a dorm for an athletic meet a long time ago in Wisconsin. And I had never been, and I had never been to a college dorm. So I remember just going in and saying like, what is this? Seriously? And when the Commons had their ribbon cutting ceremony and I got to see it and experience, I was like, wow, the students have no idea how beautiful they have it now.
They don't. I really was appreciative when I went to like visit other schools. I was very appreciative of how up there, I would say the Commons is infrastructure wise, especially compared to other schools.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. And let's talk a little bit because I also know that you're a work study.
Yes.
Talk to me, how is that experience of being an athlete, being a great student, and being a work study? What department do you work study for?
I'm an orientation leader, and I'm also an advancement assistant.
Okay. So what does your role look like?
My role for
advancement.
Okay, so I'm an administrative assistant. So I am helping my supervisor, Brooke Taylor. Yes, I love my department, but my role mainly deals with just anything administrative and clerical wise. I handle with all the labels and mailings. I also speak to a lot of the guest speakers. I help a lot with TCL. That's another version of a podcast that Dr. Lamarche handles. It's been a great experience. I could say like they just have me doing everything.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yes, they have me in so many different projects and they loop me in on so many things. Like I just love my department so much.
That's awesome. It's a great department to be at, and I'm a little bit biased because I used to work there for a little bit. So I love that department.
I love the department as well. Like from my first came in, I felt at home, and that has been a struggle for me for a while because a lot of people be like, Nigel, you always everywhere. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't know what else to say besides I know, right? Like, that's the only thing I could say is I know, right? Because I really do be everywhere. Like, they have opened a lot. Advancement has opened a lot of doors for me. Like, Life Extravaganza last year was my first time ever going. I thought that was only for like chiropractors. So being a part of that, especially with so much people, like it was just an amazing experience.
That's beautiful. I love hearing that. And how would you say you're managing like your overall schedule with meets, work, school, all the things in between?
I have no idea. That's the funny part of it. Like I have no idea, but honestly, truly, the best ways that I manage it is I plan out everything.
Good.
Planning is the best thing that I could do. Like I'm a very routine person.
Mm-hmm.
So once I know I have work, class, practice, once I schedule everything out, it goes smoothly. I would forget a few things, but once I cover majority of the things through the day, I'm content. And then I'll just, whatever I don't cover today, I'll cover tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a priority for that day. And that's okay. That's amazing. Well, Nigel, congratulations. Thank you for being an inspiration amongst all your classmates and your athletes and your colleagues, and being an inspiration in the advancement department. I know they love a fresh look at life and everything in between, because I know how much work they do back there.
They do.
So thank you so much for being an inspiration. Thank you for taking a little bit of your busy schedule to spend with us.
Of course. For me to have my first podcast and get selected for the first podcast, I am very grateful and I appreciate being here as well. Thank you.
I am grateful for you to accept, and I'm grateful for you to just being here and being your authentic and beautiful self.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck on finals. Good luck on your meets.
I'm
Good luck
trying.
at work.
It most definitely, I'm trying. We have my finals. Luckily, this quarter, I just have a lot of projects, so I don't have any written finals, which is great.
Nice. Very nice.
It's still stressful, but this has been a rough quarter, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity that I'm always in school.
Yeah.
And being able to do what I do. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nigel. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your quarter. Good luck on all the things. Good luck on all the project, and good luck on your meets. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of
Goodbye.
Living Life. I love you. Bye.